Hello, welcome back to my channel, Mel's Stampin' Gallery. I'm Melanie, your close to my heart maker. And today's video is a little different. I'm not doing a 12 by 12 layout today. What I'm doing is working in my baby albums. I'm doing a 6 by 8 page to go in baby albums that I am doing for each of my granddaughters. Now, the idea for this came from, you've seen people do December daily. We just got through Christmas, obviously, in the holidays, and everybody was doing their December daily. The creative design team released last year in 2022 their Days of December sketchbook, and these are 6 by 8 sketches, and I thought, well, I been wanting to do I like the idea of December daily, but that's just a little too overwhelming for me. So I thought, well, I have 3 granddaughters, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to give them a baby album for at least the first year? And especially because what made me think of it, my youngest little granddaughter just turned 1 in November, and I thought that would be a great Christmas present for them. So then I thought, well, I can't do it for 1 and not for the other 2. Well, the oldest is 7 and the middle one is 4. So I've got quite a few pictures to go through, but I'm going to keep it to the first year for now. And then, of course, I didn't get it done for Christmas, but let me show you what I have so far. Each of them, I've got the title page that we started on, and then I've tried to go through each page. Each layout will be just 1 month during the year. So here we have November, then December at 1 month, and where I needed to, I've added some pocket pages in there, and I've brought in stickers and other elements from other collections. This is little Addie's first Christmas, and I used the collection Christmas story from last year, but can you see this tiny little picture of her? I just thought that was so cute. My son sent us that picture and he said, we have our own elf on a shelf. Wasn't that so funny? All right, so that's them at their first Christmas. And that's as far as I got for their Christmas album. But I did give it to each of the girls with a work in progress note on there. And this is the 7-year-old. So it was a little harder to find the pictures because I do have to kind of go through Facebook. I do have a lot of pictures, but still had to go through Facebook to find some of the pictures in there. And then this is their first Christmas, and I used the Evergreen collection. And I just thought, and I'm trying to put pink in all the pages for the girls. And here we have her first Christmas, and this is her great-grandmother that they called Triple G, and she passed away in 2020, so this will be a nice memory for them as well. And I did get up to January for that one. And then we have the middle granddaughter, little Izzy, who was born in, she's 4. So I tried to keep the pages sort of similar to try to make it easier for myself, but that doesn't always work out. And again, with the pocket pages to add some extra pictures and embellishments there. Oops, it's stuck. And again, trying to keep the themes the same on each page to make it a little bit easier for me as I go along. Her first visit to Santa, look at that little face. This is typical of give up the binky. So anyway, first visit to Santa, and then I still have a little bit of work to do on this page. I want to do a title or some journaling here or something. And for the journaling, I did find, if I went through the old Facebook posts and I found what my daughter had written on the Facebook post, I want to try to print that out and put that on there. So I've got that January done, and today I want to work on the January layout January layout for my youngest granddaughter. So that's what I have kind of spread out here on my desk right now. Now I've kind of worked a little backwards. I worked right on my Versamat here, laying out the pictures kind of in a 6 by 8 framework here on the Versamat. And I was looking at my sketchbook here, and I like the photo placement for these two. It says I've trimmed 4 by 6, and of course mine are going a different way, but I like the photo placement of those pictures. I like the embellishments and the tag and this little piece in the corner here for this side of the page. And then for this side of the page, I have a lot of photos, so I won't need a whole lot in the background, but I do like these tags up here. And I do like this embellishment cluster down here. And I might go ahead and put these strips of cardstock in here as well as I'm going through and creating the backgrounds. You know, one of the collections that I wanted to use was the As You Grow Stampin' Thin Cuts, and also there was a paper collection that goes with this. Now, Stampin' Thin Cuts, as of when I'm doing this video in January of 2024, I believe is still available, but I will double check that when I go to upload this video. I believe it is still available. So if it is, I will definitely have the links down below, and I have used this several times in the past on my videos. So I do like this for my baby layout, and I've got some of the embellishments already kind of cut out and placed around the page here. And I also like I said, the tags. And what I'm using are the tabs and tags thin cuts from Close to My Heart, and then we also have the larger sheet of tags, buildable tags, set of thin cuts that I've been using as well. I've got my 2 base pages prepared, and I've just taken a piece of charcoal cardstock and use that as kind of the frame for the background, and a piece of this mulberry printed paper from the As You Grow collection. And like I said, this paper isn't available anymore, but of course you could use any paper that you have in your stash. So I'm just going to add these strips according to the sketch. And let me see, I want to turn this around so I don't have this big empty space there when I put this together. Okay, so now let's put this down here toward the bottom. Then I like this patterned plaid, and then this little zip strip we'll put probably right about there. Now that I've got my base pages done, the pictures are down where I want them. Let's see, I've got this tag here that I cut from the tags and thin cuts, and I'm going to leave that blank so that my daughter-in-law can go ahead and journal in there. This was the first meeting with the baby's great-grandmother. That's my daughter-in-law's grandmother. So I'm sure she could have, she would know what to write there better than I would. So I'm going to leave that blank for her there. But I do want to put this little, what do you call that, reinforcer hole there. So I'm just going to take my Barely Art glue. It's got a nice fine precision tip, and glue that down quickly. And using my tweezers really helps me be more precise and get that where that goes. Okay, so then up here in this corner, like I said, I had some of these stamped and die cut images from the As You Grow set, and I've done some coloring with them. So I'm placing them up here in this kind of blank corner, and I'll just arrange those around there, something like that. And then down here in this blank spot on every one of the pages, I do want to put the month. So I've got that stamped just with an old stamp set that I had in my stash. And let's see, down here, even though it says 2 months over here, I kind of wanted to make a title with that. So I've got some little circle embellishments, and then that helps to cover up some of this blank spot here too. And I've got the number 2 that I cut out with a die that I had in my stamp set. And here again is one of those leaves. Let's put that there. The word months, I've stamped that and cut that out from a banner set that I had in my stash. All right, so let's go ahead and take this tag, and I think let's go ahead and sponge the edges of that with some of that kind of charcoal gray color. I'm using my domed sponge dauber here and my wooden handle tool. So we'll just sponge that up a little bit so it doesn't look quite so stark white. And that'll get slipped in there. And let's see, how about let's put some twine right there. I've got some twine over here in my stash that I think will work. And let's just, you just double that over, poke that through like that. And then I'll just bring my ends through the loop and tie it off like that. I don't like to leave, even though I have that reinforcer on there, I still like to have something on the tag like that. Got this piece here that I got from the tags and thin cuts. I think I'm going to just go ahead and scuff that up a little bit. Expose that white cord just a little. And we'll go ahead and put that in there. Let's use our mono adhesive liquid glue and put that right up here. And that just kind of gives that picture a little bit more interest and pop. And so let's work on the embellishment cluster down here. I've cut a piece of coordinating cardstock with a circle die cut that I had in my stash. And I think I'm going to put that in there. And then I've got the wolf, this little fox. He's going to go in here. And I've gone ahead and I've taken a sanding block and I've sanded the edges of this scallop circle too. And let's see, we're going to slide that in there. And then I've got these two little stamps from that As You Grow stamp set that I had already cut and colored. We're going to put that there. And then the title, I fussy cut that out. I stamped it. There wasn't a die cut for that, so I stamped that. And I'm going to cut that out. My daughter-in-law is always saying that the baby, that's the cutest baby. How can I disagree? So we're going to build all this up here like that. And that will complete that embellishment corner. And I've got this acrylic leaf shape. To put those on, I use micro glue dots on the back of those. Let's see the fox here. Let's get this little fox. Let's see, because I put that acrylic shape on there, it gave it some dimension. I think I'm going to need some foam tape on that one. Okay, so let's see. Let me go ahead and bring that in. I've added a few little stickers here and there from sticker sheet from my stash. But yeah, I think I like this 6x8 format. It's kind of fun. It goes pretty quick when you don't overthink it too much. But yeah, so if you like this video, please go ahead and give that a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. And hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. Don't forget, all the supplies that I used today that are available will be linked in the description box down below. To find that description box, you just hit that bolded word that says more, and that will expand the description box so you can see all the links there. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time here on YouTube. Bye.